I used to get fronted on. Quiet type, people often thought something's wrong. Humble dude, never really got my stunting on. Hungry though, seen to always get my hustle on. Never hit the weight room to get my muscles strong. Rather hit the blunt high, get my puffin' on. Remember back in high school, I never cussed in songs till I got cheated on. Thank God she's fucking gone. My college years, I was broke, couldn't study long. The next year got kicked out, now I'm stuck at home. Mom and pops looking at me like I've done them wrong. Lock myself up in the room in another zone, daydreaming about this rap shit that I love so long. How can I get about this trap I done stumbled on? Grown kid home, sitting plotting on another poem. Stuck with it, now it's come along. Still I remember, I used to drive the Honda till I ran out of gas. Now I'ma push this E till I run out of class. Whiplash, a whiplash, a whiplash. Nah, I don't think that. Hey yo, I used to drive the Honda till I ran out of gas. Now I'ma push this E till I run out of class. Whiplash, a whiplash, a whiplash. Nah, I don't think that hurt you. How you gonna tell me that I ain't been working? I got dirt on my collar and my lower back's hurting. I might need a surgeon. I'm doing overtime and I ain't been paid a dime. This must be the grind.
What's up, big man?
Same old shit, just a bunch of nonsense in my life I can't fix. Like crooked police trying to plant drugs on me, and niggas in the street trying to plant slugs on me. It's just another day as a young black male.
My logo with a crown of my initials. Songs I lay down about real life issues. Pen is the Kodak, digital cameras, flash captions your visual from listening to it. What started as a hobby propelled me from a novice with not like money bars that stays in the pocket. Exposed to the music from a fetus. That's why it makes sense rocking over some shit that y'all feeling. Share will, desire, laughter, pain. These emotions, science for what I'm saying, mixed up in a test tube. The rest chemically imbalanced. Rappers to me are mentally challenged. They on some kind of medicine going on around and smoking more than just weed. Niggas popping them downers. A gorilla when it come down and swinging with the rhythm going 8, scaling up the Empire State Building. They know when it comes to the flow. This is BK Brad from the jump. I'm what you wanna.
What's going on with my fellow folks? You already know this is the Beta Male Police, indeed, Mr. AKA Live Free. Oh boy, or call me BMP. Hey man, I just want to talk to y'all for a little bit. Salute to everybody in the building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shout out everybody and I'm gonna get started. This is an audio stream. I will drop the link if anybody want to have their input on this topic. And I'm going to basically explain why society lied to men about women. And here's why I'm happy about it. Now, I've been thinking about this topic for a long time. I got a shit ton of topics, but this one really stood out for today, man. So hope y'all having a good Thursday. All right, man. Salute to we got Wardren, the Haitian in the building. Salute, man. We got Nate, the Bind Fixer. What's going on, man? Truth Seeker 02. How you doing, man? Hope all's well. Hood Hobbies. Salute. Black Savant, peace. What up, family? What up? He said, salute to everybody in the chat. He said, BMP, you produce a rap. Okay, so the music I had played is one of them is Pac Div. That's not me. That's not me. It's Pac Div. All right, he's like an underground artist, right? Sometimes I like to shed light on a lot of underground artists and a lot of other producers, man. But no, that's not me. But I appreciate it, man. Yeah, salute. What up, BPD? What's going on? What's good? He said, live free always. Yes, live free always, man. What up, Tony? I hope y'all doing well, man. So let me go ahead and get started. Hit the like button. Anybody new, subscribe, man. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit. Grab your drinks, right? Grab your weed or whatnot, whatever you do. I'm gonna go ahead and get this topic. What up, man? What's going on? Any American Indian science? What's good, man? Hope all is well, brother. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, man. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. All right. So the topic is society lied to men about women. The first thing that I want to do is I want to pay attention to the first segment of this video. Men about women. Society lied to men about women. Let me talk about how men lied to men about women. Everybody that's born and raised, they were structured to be a blue pill simp. The reason why I say that men lied to men is because your father, your uncle, your brother told you how fabulous women were, how you should practice chivalry, how you should always treat a woman or a lady correctly. They lied to you because all women want the total opposite. And here's why. The women, on the other hand, told men, if you treat this woman correctly, if you do all the good things, you're going to get this one thing that you yearn for every day, and that's sex. But your father, your brother, your uncle, your cousin lied to you. One day, you're going to meet the woman for you. She's never going to cheat on you. She's going to be with you forever. One day, you're going to find the perfect woman for you, because every woman and every man is for somebody. They lied to you. You're going to get the same duplicate of women that everybody is crying about. But let me tell you this. I remember my father told me when I was 13 years old, he said, son, listen to me. All women are the same. It doesn't matter what you do in this society. It doesn't matter how good you treat a woman. I was married twice. You can get married and you can find out yourself, but I'm going to be happy that you found out, because I can't tell you that all women are the same. You're going to fall in love. You're going to think otherwise. You're going to think that I'm lying to you. I need your heart broken first. I need you broken down in society so you can listen and not just hear me. When he told me that, I didn't understand it because I was still young and I wanted to put hands on knees, but most importantly, I wanted to fall in love to figure out myself. But once I figured out myself, I was like, damn, he was absolutely spot on, because everything that he told me, I didn't listen until it happened to me. And this is what's going on in today's society now, right? So let's get to it, man. The one thing I want to talk about is a woman's intuition, right? We always talking about how women have a perfect intuition, how they can sense men's cravings, how they can sense men cheating, how they can sense men needing something. They lied to you. A woman's intuition is only if you do something wrong. For instance, if you're sitting on the couch like Homer Simpson, if you need a beer, her intuition is not going to kick in. If you had a long day and you need some type of sexual pleasure, her intuition is not going to kick in. But as soon as you at the job site, and soon as you find somebody else that look nice, her intuition is going to kick in and say he's doing something wrong. They lied to you. Women only have intuition to tear you down. It's nothing you did correctly. They don't really deem it as intuition, but it's something you're doing wrong, or they can sense it because they want to tear you down. Right. And also, I want to talk about how women keep other women single. You see it every day, all around. Not just social media. You might see it in real life. How women can keep other women single. They can have the perfect man. He did everything. Married for 7, 10 years, 15 plus. And all he did was provide for the woman and the family. That woman friend that you're looking at is going to be her biggest enemy, because what they say is, oh, girl, you should go ahead and get a divorce. He didn't close the refrigerator correctly. Oh, girl, you should go ahead and leave him. He left one dish in a cup in the sink. Oh, girl, go ahead. You should go ahead and cheat on him because he left a couple of socks in the refrigerator or the washing machine or some shit like that. That man have to walk on eggshells for the rest of his life just to get cheated on or get a divorce because her friend told you that you can do better and all you was doing was better. You did nothing wrong. But the women keep women single. This is what plays my mind. You can find a perfect woman, but her friends can make that same woman you thought was perfect the same women that you're running away from. All right. Also, they say things like, girl, just get a divorce. Just leave him. He's not meant for you. And you know me, I give y'all daily TikTok updates and things that you never seen on YouTube. You don't think I'm reading these comments every day? All of these couples, relationships, marriages, you know what I see? I see women all down the comment section. He don't like you. He don't love you. Get a divorce. And all that couple did was did a skit or a prank. But guess what the woman gonna do? They're gonna listen to the woman. They're gonna say, wow, I am worth more than what this man is giving me. That don't plague your mind at all. I see it all the time, man. Date outside your race. I'm tired of black men. It's time for me to go get a white T man. And what they do, they go out there and they look stupid. And once they do, guess who's waiting for them? The black man. He said, you know what? I know I didn't do everything correctly, but this white T man didn't do shit. And now you back over to me. Now I have to work harder. But he didn't have to work harder when he was dealing with you. How come I got to do it? Why you think a lot of black men are crying and complaining online right now, talking about why do black men have to be 6 foot, 6 figures, 100K a year, where a white T man could be 5'5"? That don't plague your mind at all. But this is why I'm happy about all this shit that's going on, because I need men to be broken down for you to listen to me. You need to let society break you down. And if you allow women, if you just want to live for women, I'm happy that women's breaking you down. Now you can come to my channel and I'm going to give you the truth. How about this? All men are dusties, sassy. All men are broke. While you was working your 9 to 5, trying to strive, be the man that you wanted to be, trying to pay for your peace, pay to live free, no kids, and you still got called broke because another woman on the internet told you that you wasn't worth nothing. Another man pandered to her and told you you wasn't good enough. This is why that I'm always attacking the male panderers, because I want them to break down as well. They are telling you this because they want you to suffer, men and women. The friends of women, women with men friends, they all on the same team, and I don't trust them. But I'm happy that it's going down because I need you broken down for you to listen to me, right? Listening to all their friends, smoking and drinking, and you think this is a good woman, this whole time you got lied to. This whole time they came up with a terminology of you are a insecure man. Once you become the secure man, you don't even care if she's cheating because you want to show her that you trust her. Now you broken down mentally when you catch her cheating because you gave that woman everything. And now you lost yourself. Now you want to delete yourself. Now you want to be an incel. But guess what? I'm happy because now you broken down. Welcome to the channel, by the way. I'm happy that you got cheated on. That feeling you got in your heart, opening that door, finding your sweetheart riding somebody else, maybe one of your family members, your heart beating, doo 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 doo. You raging out. It only takes 5 to 10 seconds for you to go to prison, doing something irrational, thinking with your emotions. I'm happy this happening to you. You need to be broken down in society. I can't tell you anything. You said you loved her. You said you trusted this woman. I told you otherwise. Now what's happening to you? Now you're broken down. Welcome to the club. I'm happy that you trusted a woman. I need everybody to continue to trust a woman in this world. Trust her. Because she will never cheat on you. She will never do you dirty. This woman is extremely different. The beta male police is incorrect about everything that he said because I found the right one. I found this woman at school. I found this woman at work, in the military. I don't know what BMP talking about. He just bitter. And once that same woman do the same thing that every woman can do to you, I'm happy about it because now you're going to finally listen when it happened to you. And this is what society tried to tell people. They never cared about men and they never will. You need to be broken down first mentally so you can listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth. All right. And I'm also happy that you thought all women are not the same. Shame on you. You really think that every woman that don't have the opportunity to cheat on you, you don't think she's not going to take that deal? You don't think that every time she go to work, she might find somebody more attractive than you? You think that your money and your status and your height is going to keep this one woman from the whole entire world? Oh, man, you must be clueless, man. I'm sorry to tell you, but she's scouting for other guys. And all this time, you gave her this time, energy, money. You paid attention. You spent money. You spent time. And she turned around and say, I need to talk to you. There's something we got to speak about. I cheated on you. You're broken down. Congratulations. Don't cry about it. Do not cry about this shit. I'm just an uncle at the barbecue that's drunk talking to you right now. Don't cry about it. Don't get mad and say, well, I don't want to live no more. No, you live your life. It's only one woman. And I'm happy that you got broken down. But don't tell me that, you know what, BMP, I'm going to try again. I got married the first time. I got cheated on. The second time, I have hope that this second marriage is going to go perfect because I worked on myself. I put in all the time and the effort to do the things that a woman needs. And I'm going to look at you and say, once you get divorced the second time, I'm going to be happy for you. Because now you're finally broken down the second time. And you might as well go ahead and get married the third time and the fourth time. And keep wasting your life on the one thing you should be using women for is a release. It's only recreational. I'm also happy that you think that This world is not a blessing just because the women are not submissive. Now you have to delete yourself. Now you have to go the incel route. Now you hate all women. You know what's crazy? You're going to do society a justice for doing that if you think that women are just your perpendicular in this whole entire existence. I'm happy that you're going to delete yourself when you need to, because I'm here to tell you this world is not about women. It's about you. And if you're going to take your life about somebody that never cared about you in the first place, it's not your fault. It's the men and the women that lied to you. But I'm here to tell you that I'm happy, because we don't need you in this world no more living. You can still live a good life without women. Let me continue. Also, I'm happy that you got a divorce. After 10 or 15 years, maybe more, thinking that the same women is not going to do you dirty just because you've been with her for 10 and 20, 30, 40 years. Just because that you know this woman from up and down, A to Z. And she do some things that really make you mad one day. And you wake up, you drink your Jack Daniels or your vodka or your Tito's, and you just backhand her like Ike Turner. Takes 5 seconds. And now you're not living free no more. But guess what? I'm happy. I'm happy now that you don't have no freedom, because you live and die for a woman and your whole life is right in front of you. All of these opportunities. But it's not your fault, because men and women lied to you. It's time for you to be broken down. It's time for you to realize that you need to live for yourself. This is why I make this channel. I'm not here to babysit nobody. I'm here to tell you what is modern society. You can read all the books you want back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. I'm here to tell you what is modern society. You need to move on with your life, because all women are like that. But I'm happy that it happened to you, because if it didn't, you will never listen. Now pay attention. I'm also happy that religion is turning you to the simp that you designed to be. Let's talk about religion for a little bit. You don't think that society want men to go to church to practice all of these practices and religions and verses for a woman? They want you to be the simp. They want you to sit down, take a seat, and hopefully your pastor is not Marvin Sapp, because all the doors will be closed and now he want another $40,000. But what I'm here to tell you is that religion is making you a simp. Religion is turning you to the biggest simp that you never exploited yourself to be. And you don't even know it. You don't even know how big of a simp you are, because not only women are looking for a God fearing man, they looking for a man to get stepped on for God. That's going to make sense someday. Let's talk about this, man. The number one reason why you don't want to live your life by yourself. Now, I hear a lot of people that say, I need a woman to complete me. All I'm missing in my perfect world is a woman. That's all I need in my life. All I need is somebody to cherish my life with. Let me tell y'all something, man. I hope that you find what you're looking for, so that way you can go ahead, get cheated on, and don't waste too much time and don't invest too much. Don't have too many kids. And I hope the worst for you, because I'll be happy that you finally got broken down in society. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you a grown man and you need a woman to live with you or live for you or give her the world while you have the world, you are no longer a man in my eyes. And you are not a man in a lot of people's eyes in this channel. If you was born here by yourself, then you should leave this earth by yourself. You don't need a woman to make you a better man. If you need a woman to make you a better man, you was never a man. If you just want consistent sex, just say that. You can go get that. You don't need to get married for that. That is the ultimate trap that a lot of men are seeing now. I did all of this work. I did it all for myself just for a woman to take it away from me. And I'm happy that everything that's going to happen to you, I'm going to be extremely proud, man. I'm going to be thankful that you going to get hurt, cheated on, and divorced on child support. Because men and women lied to you. And I'm here to give you the truth. Do anybody see what's going on YouTube? If not, get on YouTube and just search in divorce court. Search in divorce court. You don't see what's going on with that? Now, the issue with that is divorce court, they have unlimited episodes on there. That is a 14-year run on YouTube alone. 14 years. Making millions of dollars because men don't want to be broken down mentally. Because men want to realize that they're just this one woman, that she is going to be different than everybody else. That divorce court YouTube channel is so spooky. And every time I watch them episodes, I just look at the man and I say, I'm happy you're going through this. Because you thought that you found a perfect one. You thought that you found your soulmate. And now you're dealing with the same thing that everybody else is dealing with. And I'm happy about it because you deserve it. Now, after you get cheated on, after you pay your child support, after you about to rope yourself and delete yourself, now we can talk because you got broken down mentally. You see how that works? You can't run around this shit. This is everywhere. You want to leave the country? Go ahead. Go ahead and leave the country. I can't wait till you leave the country. And I want you to travel. I want you to travel. Go ahead and leave the country. But let me ask you this. How come when you leave the country and go find your wife, how come you can't bring her back to the States? What's wrong? You don't trust her? I thought all women wasn't the same. Is it different that she gonna come from Korea to the US? So a woman is gonna allow the US to change her like all the other women you've been running from? Can you explain that to me? But this is why I tell you. Society lied to men about women. But most importantly, man, I want you to be extremely happy. But if you need a woman to make you happy, I'm gonna look at you extremely different. You do not deserve to even be here. And once it happened to you, my channel will always be open. You can take your break, you can fall in love, you can unsubscribe from the Patreon, and you can resubscribe. But at the end of the day, my content will always be here for you. Because I know society is a piece of shit. I get it. But if you're going to sit here and tell me that all women are not the same, all of these mechanisms that I just broke down about a woman, and you still think there's 1% or 2% of women that's not going to cheat on you, and it's totally fine. You can go ahead and get married. You can open your marriage, open your relationship. Be the bitch that you are. But you still can't run from this message because now you understand what's going on in society. But once you get broken down mentally, it's going to make more sense to you. I'm going to sit here and tell you, as the uncle, the one with the Corona's hand, with the 40 ounce, don't waste your time. There is no turning back around now. You consume too much content. And I appreciate you, by the way. But even if you want to unsubscribe and say, I'm going to give it a shot, you don't think all these videos going to plague your mind? Huh? You don't think all these philosophies going to activate in the back of your head, telling you the same thing that happened to a lot of men? It's like a cemetery. You choose to be in that same box. Go ahead. You're just waiting on your own demise. And you wasted all of that time and you still haven't lived the life that you want to live because you too infatuated on finding something that don't exist. And that's a good woman. Even if you find a good woman, it's going to be very equivalent of going overseas and then coming back to the States. She's going to change and switch on you. Now, I know somebody going to say, well, BMP, nah, you're bugging. BMP, something wrong with you. BMP, you don't like women. BMP, who hurt you? BMP, you haven't healed yet. That's cool. But if you say all of this, prove me wrong. I'll be happy to drop the link. Prove me wrong. Nobody cannot prove me wrong about women. I've been with tons of women and I wasted my time. I only use them as a release. You gonna sit here and tell me otherwise? There's people that's been married on YouTube with one woman and there's tons of men listening to them. And now they're gonna get steered in the wrong direction just because they got a lot of subscribers. YouTube know better to not push this type of content. They know. And I hope they don't. Because all I'm going to get is crazy comments in there telling me that I don't like women. But women would tell you this. When you get on Facebook, women have Facebook groups. When you go overseas, women are on WhatsApp groups talking about you. When you go overseas, get a wife, she's in those groups laughing at you. You took the bait. And I know that old saying everybody always talk about, you should never listen to a fish because you're going to catch him. Well, let me tell you something. Guess who the fish when you go overseas and get a wife? You are the fish. You. She's catching you. It don't matter where you go, no matter what state you are, what country, all women are the same. But listen to me. Society lied to you. It's not my fault. I'm here to just give you the truth. You need to live the life that you want to live. Women are not going anywhere. That I promise. You can hold me on that word. But you are. Your time is. Look at your clock. It's 2025 and we already in April. Do you think you got time to look for a good woman? You don't see that this world is moving at a rapid pace? You don't see that time is sped up? And you still complaining about women? About something that will never change? You're complaining about something that you're going to pay for anyway? You're mad because you can't find a woman that's not going to do you the same way that they do all men? There is no exceptions. I need men to focus on your freedom because you can lose it within minutes. There's one mistake that a lot of men always make. And the mistake is they never been broken down mentally because it never happened to them. Nobody is Superman. Even Clark Kent would get cheated on. The Avengers get cheated on. Ed Thanos, anybody. But here's why I'm happy about it. You finally get cheated on, right? You finally cry in the corner for 2 or 3 weeks. You wipe your tears off your face. You look in that mirror. And you look at a man. You look at the man that you should be because you are blessed to be a man. You have the penis. You don't have a vagina. You don't have no punani. You have the penis. You have all of the power. You built your own reality. Wipe those tears off your eyes. Take that ring off your finger. Cut off those friends or family members that didn't help you because they can't. Don't argue with the woman when she get caught cheating. Just say, hey, listen, I understand it now. Society lied to me. Let me go clean myself up. Because I understand that as a man, I didn't listen to the people that tried to talk to me because I went broken down. I'm going to give y'all a story really quick. When I was in the military, one of my best friends that I've met in the military, I'm not going to name drop, but he was a guy that we did one deployment, 6 months on the John C. Stennis, Westpac, and we went to the Asia Pacific, 6 months. We went to Hong Kong, we went to Japan, Sasebo, we went to Thailand, Singapore, even Hawaii. We went to all of these places, South Korea, Texas Street. This guy was chasing this woman that he worked with, this little Mexican girl. She's about maybe 18 to 19, right? And I'm just looking at him like you see Will Smith with this do-rag. I'm looking like, bruh, what are you doing? And he sit there, he told me, he said, BMP, I need love in my life. I'm looking for love. I wanted to slap the shit out of him, but I didn't because I know I was going to get kicked out. I like, bro, that love is going to be the reason why you're going to have an early demise. And he looked at me, he said, man, that ain't cool to say. You don't have no faith in me? I say, okay, go ahead and fall in love, man. I got faith in you for getting broken down. And once you do, I'll be here to talk to you. He said, man, I don't believe none of that. She's a good woman. 3 weeks later, in a deployment, our first stop was Thailand, and he gets cheated on. Guess what he did? He got caught in the corner crying his ass off with his Navy coveralls on, in tears. And I looked down and I said, are you broken down yet? Are you ready to talk? And he said, nah, man, you was right, but I don't have time to talk right now. That was the wrong one. Let me go find another one. The whole deployment, he didn't have no fun. Teary-eyed every day while everybody else was having a blast. I couldn't even find him. He was one of my Liberty buddies. I had to go find somebody else. And I say, man, you still crying over this woman? You need to man up. You older than me. After that deployment, we had went to San Diego, where all the women at. Perfect weather. And he found somebody else on the boat, and he tried to marry her. I went to the mall, and he was in the ring shop ready to give her engagement ring. And I say, man, I ain't gonna say nothing else to you. Now, currently, I'm chilling in a 3-bedroom house, no kids, the car I want, the house I want, the dream I want. And he's a stepfather of 5 kids, bad health, and living terribly. And like I said before, it's going to catch up to you one way or another. There's no way around it. You have to be broken down in today's society for somebody can even talk to you. There's a reason why everybody is antisocial, because nobody want to listen. They want to think that there's a woman that's going to be different than everybody else. They want to think there's going to be a friend that's different than everybody else. They want to think that a job going to treat you better like everybody else. That may be true, but once you get broken down and once the truth comes near you, the same truth you've been running from, we be here to talk. But I'm happy that it happened to you, because you need to be broken down in order to listen. Now, what I want to do is I want to get to some of these comments, and I'm going to drop the link. By the way, man, salute to everybody, man. I just wanted to spread that information to y'all really quick. Let me see who we got here, man. All right. What up? He said, what's this? He said, pot dive. Okay. He said, Solomon salad on the menu tonight, live free. Okay, salute, salute. He said, facts. He said, man, I hate you have ads on your live videos, bro. After this video, if I get any donations, I will take it down. But if not, I gotta get paid somehow, man. And also, if you on YouTube and you're still getting ads, you should pay for the premiums. Only $10 to $12 a month. If you don't like ads, pay for the premium, because I don't like them as well. And I had premium for almost 5 years, and I don't care how much it is. I don't like ads myself, man. What up, Sigma? What's good with it? There's no perfect woman ever. Yeah. What up, Kevin? He said, women always take up for each other. Yeah, man. Yeah, women always gonna have conversations with other women, because women always in competition with other women. So for instance, if one woman have a husband and the other woman, like the club, party, live free, she's gonna get jealous because she want that. She don't want a man like him. She want that man. She want the friends man. If she can't get the friends man, then she gonna put words in that woman's ear to break up with him. Since she can't have him, nobody can. What up, Never Ghost? What up, man? He said women take up for each other, then fight each other later on. Always, yeah, facts, man. Nobody can't tell me anything because I've been new about women nature. Good for you. Yeah, keep that mindset, man. I can testify. Okay, he said I can testify to that. Salute. He said, amen. What up, Robert? He said, these 304s ain't loyal at all. And I'm gonna harp on this really quick. Let me get a drink real quick. Chris Brown, right? It's crazy how a lot of people always talk about Chris Brown made a song called These 304s Ain't Loyal, right? How come that if he made the song, why is that a lot of men are talking about, well, I need to be Chris Brown to get this woman. I got to be Chris Brown to get married. When Chris Brown had a song called These 304s Ain't Loyal. If they not loyal to Chris Brown, you think they're going to be loyal to you? They're going to do you the same way they did Chris Brown, even worse. I just don't understand that, how people keep trying to talk about how they're not Chris Brown, they're not Michael B. Jordan, they're not Jeremy Meeks, it's going to happen to all men. If he made a song and he said they not loyal, if Chris Brown going back and forth through court systems, SA assaults and allegations, you know, then that should plague your mind a little bit. To say, well, it's happening to him. Why am I not listening to Chris Brown, but I'm referencing him to get more women, but he told me that they not loyal? I just never understood that, man. He said thoughts on Rom Willis. Is that old bald head guy that be he be talking about how to run game or how to hold masculine frame? I just think that all those talking points are extremely outdated. They do not work. There is a lot of these older guys on YouTube. They're still talking about pimps, players. They're still talking about alpha man is. They're still talking about cohabitating with a woman, but you got a whole frame. I just think at the end of the day, it's bullshit. It don't exist. The same people are paying. They're renting these women. AMS, he got exposed renting a woman when he was scared to talk to snow bunnies. He rented a woman to help him out. All men pay. That's what I feel about him, man. Appreciate it. What up, man? What up, Mills? He said reality totally 100% hit me in 2021. That was the worst I got played ever. Real rap, man. I'm telling you. And not to be funny, but I'm happy you got played. Because if you never got played, you would have the same mentality that it won't happen to you because it never did. So when it happened to you, you snap back into reality, right? You snap back and you say, well, this can happen to me. Now that I got played, I know my position as a man in society, which is all men, by the way. Anything can happen to anybody. I'm not prone to none of this. I'm not invisible, but you need to protect your heart, protect your soul, protect your energy, protect your time, protect your money, your resources, all of that shit. Because women will take away everything that you give them. Once you bend the knee, you can't live free. All right. But salute to you. What up, Naga? He said I have that documentary on my channel, Divorce Court. Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm happy that you mentioned that. I will be doing a review on Divorce Court. I will be doing that because they took that down on YouTube, but they put it back up. It's like in like 40p or that shit is like in Nintendo graphics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually pay to rent that movie so it can be like 1080p or 720p, and I'm going to review that. I need people to pay attention to that shit. If you've never been in a courtroom, I'm going to remind you on that, man. But salute to you, man. Hey, salute to I want to give a shout out. We got Indigenous Enigma for the $5, man. He said only the strong survive. Brother, I appreciate the cash out, man. Salute to Indigenous Enigma. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, start letting shit go.
Only the strong will survive, man. Only the strong. When you was born in this world, there's a lot of things that your parents didn't tell you, your family didn't tell you, because they want you to be the simp. They want you to bend the knee to the woman. All right, I'm gonna get a couple of these comments, and then I'm gonna open the floor. We got BPD. Okay, I got you, brother. I got you. Let me see. Let me couple of these comments, man. Hey, man, but salute to Indigenous Enigma, man. All right, we got 40 in the building. Man, hit the like button, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me see what we got here. What up, Gary Grant? What's good with it? What's good? He said, what up, Tony? He said, good is only a temporary state of being, never permanent. Yeah, everything is temporary. People walk in and walk out of your life. You have to deal with that. You are a man. If you ever say as a man that you're lonely, that you're bored, you need to reevaluate your life, your interests, and your hobbies. Something wrong with you. You're not doing something correctly. If you rely on a woman to give you the world, when she leaves you, your world is gonna crumble. You don't want that. It's the worst feeling ever, right? All right, salute, man. What up, Iota? What's going on? What's going on, man? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring on BPD. All right, let me see what he got to say. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and get the link in the chat once more. If anybody want to give their analysis, give their stories, man, we just chopping it up, man. I just needed to. He said, I still believe my perfect in-house is out of there somewhere. Hey, keep looking, man. Leave that Bluetooth on, man. You're black and funny. He said, look at what happened to Tom Brady and a host of other celebrities. It don't matter how much money you got. Women foolishly believe that they can find better. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly, man. He said, Ron Willis, thorough. He legit. He ain't a nut, bro. You talking about Ron Willis, that bald head guy that be running that game? I mean, if he legit to you, I'm not mad at it, but if we talking about the same guy, I don't like content like that because it's not real. I mean, we talking about an older man that's telling you 5 things to keep a woman in check. He's telling you to cohabitate with a woman, and these are the things that you need to be doing. I mean, like, if y'all like that guy, man, I ain't mad at it. I ain't got no. He said, I never ever bent no knee to any woman out here. Real talk. You don't need to, man. You've been in the knee for, man. You a goddamn man. Get your ass up. All right. He said, Ron Willis, not Willis, his name. Oh, okay. You know what? Give me a link or something, man. Give me a link or something, man. Cause if y'all talking about the same guy, man, I'm a curse y'all ass out, man. What up, Black Pill Daniels, man? You got the floor, brother. Go ahead.
Salute. Society felt that lying to men because they want the women to live a perfectly good lifestyle. They want to give women more money to buy a bunch of crap. They want to see men fail. But society don't realize that men built this world. Men go out there in the construction field and do the brick and block land. Men go out there and do the electrician. Men go out there and do all the heavy lifting. See, when I was 21, of course I took up brick and block. So all I got to say is when I was on the construction site, I saw a couple of women, on their phone. They weren't doing the brick and block land. They weren't doing no stone land. Women was on their phone, talking, giggling. They'll do like easy work, like cleaning up or whatnot. But at the end of the day, they'll get paid more for not just doing things on the construction job. And men will get paid like no less than maybe like $13, $14 an hour. So my point is that the reason society lied to men about women is because they want men to get married, then get screwed over. So you see that today, men still getting screwed over, and they still trusting in these women. My point is, and everybody in the chat, on the panel, and men out there, women are full of shit. And they always will be. Go ahead.
Absolutely, man. Well said, Black People Dance, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. Hey, the link is in the chat right here. Okay, he said no. Hey, give me a link, man. Give me a link because I gotta see what y'all talking about. Because I know, man. I don't know. Tony said those dating coaches would tell ninjas what to do about women, but they don't have a woman in their life. Facts, yeah, they are successful with all women are like that. Yeah, man. I'm not here to I'm not here to tell men what you should and shouldn't do. I'm here to tell you what society is. I don't care what you do. But once you get broken down mentally, once you get cheated on, once you feel that your heart pounding, once you feel like you need to rope yourself or take yourself out because a woman cheated on you, once you give all of your resources away from a woman and you come back here and tell me that I'm going to try again, it was just her, maybe something wrong with me, I'm going to laugh at your stupid ass. I'm going to laugh at you. And you're going to keep trying. First marriage, second, third, fourth, fifth. I know men that got married for the fifth time. You just wasted all of your life trying to console somebody that don't want to be there. And they will never be there if you didn't have any money or resources. You should not be living your life with just for a purpose of finding a woman. That's my whole point of this whole topic, is to live your life, not live yours and hers. And I tell you, just use women for a sexual standard point. That's it. Get up out of there. Fix bind, get up out of there. All right? Spend a little bit of time, get up out of there. Because you're wasting your life. There's things you need to be doing in this world, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. I had to realize that when I found your channel. Because I met you through Batman. And then when you started making content, it was like, use women for sex. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Because now that I think about it, when I was going after that white girl, that's all I wanted. Me being a blue pillar back then, I always thought that marriage was the right thing and having kids and all that until she showed her true colors. And I was in the press for 3 years. When I actually ran into MGTOW, it all made sense that, okay, it wasn't my fault. It was her fault. And men who are getting screwed over in marriage, relationships, no matter what it is, you have to realize, okay, if she showing her true colors, if she being flaky, if she's texting guys, calling guys behind my back and treating me like low grade garbage, then maybe I need just to save my money and move in by myself. But you don't have a lot of guys that don't do that. Oh, I'm going to have a future with her. I'm going to have kids and I'm going to be a happy man. When you are around a woman, you are not a happy man. You are a terrible man at that. Women will stress you out. People in general will stress you out, but women especially, they will stress you out. Go ahead.
Facts, man. Hey, appreciate that. Before I get the truth to go to, hey, who we got here? Dondi 43 to God. Hey, cam down, brother. I just need your audio, man. But I see you though, man. Turn your camera off, and I'm gonna let you on, brother. And just keep your audio on. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let True Sig 02 go ahead. You got the floor, man.
Can you hear me very well?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. BMP, there's something I wanted to share some, discussion about during my job on Tuesday. I've had a conversation with one of my coworkers, male coworkers specifically, and we're talking about our future, individually, women, and so on. So I asked some important questions and they mentioned, I will start with the first one. He has a Facebook girlfriend, and she pays him for doing what she tells him to do. I'm like, oh wow. That's the first thing I ever heard about this. And he does believe in marriage once he go back to, overseas in Africa, I think. And I told him that there's no good women out there no more because all they care about is the money and any follow their feelings, so on. So I'm completely lost about that. That's strike one. Strike two, he wanted to give himself up for getting paid by a female, and and the other one, he's currently has a girlfriend. Well, the other guy has a girlfriend, and he says that she's a virgin during my job. And I asked him, is he gonna marry her or something? She's like, like the Roman's right. He said he will, and also says he's going to run a game about these women. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing run again. I just want to pay you and go back to my business. He says if you do no, still, I'm like, no. And not to hear about these two perspectives, I'm cool with them both. It's just I just reserve. This is actually why I have no friends for a good reason. I just don't like this mentality they just currently in right now. I don't dislike them. I just dislike the mentality they currently have right now. So that's why I'm by myself, no friends, just go my own path. I still believe in money over anything else and my freedom, and it really pisses me off the most. Only one person on my job only understands where I'm coming from. Is he's like 18 years old, and I'm 23. It's like, oh. And these two I mentioned about, they're like 20 and 23. I'm sorry, 21 to 23 years old. And I'm completely lost. And I believe in what I said was correct that all my families are blue pill. Even my coworkers are blue pill as well, except for one person, myself. So this is a sad reality that we've been programmed to in this false hope reality thing for men to follow and lead to females. So I mean, this is the matrix where I'm currently living. So everything the BMP and the BPD says was completely accurate. And that's something why I'm currently single. I never been in a relationship. I never fall in love, and I damn sure never have any, you know, any intentions to ruin my life just because she looks pretty, and that's it. So that's all I have to say for now. So yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate that, man. Don't let it frustrate you, man. You still young out there, man. What's going on? How you said Dowdy 43 to God?
Yeah.
Okay. Salute to you, man. Go ahead, man. Get the floor, man.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yep, you good.
Okay. Yeah. So I just want to first and foremost, I just want to give a salute to everybody that's in the chat right now. And I wanted to just add on and just you know what I'm saying, let everybody know that you know what you've been spitting is just actual facts, because society definitely has lied to us with this this happy life, happy wife type of thing. And I just want to just spit something, like, you know what I'm saying, some real actual facts. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, back in the day, it was marriage was real prevalent as far as in a black community, where everybody's grandmother and grandfather was married, especially if it was around the time where any time before 1965, before the single mother era kicked in. Everybody's grandmother, or maybe some to Gen Z.
Oh, brother, we lost you, man. Lost your audio.
Can you hear me?
Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, you got it.
Okay. So I'm saying that back in the day, from 65 and above, well, I'm an 80s baby. So I'm just remembering my grandparents was married. And a lot of those people that was married for a long time, like 50 years, a lot of those children was not the grandfathers. These women they been messing around, they been cheating, they always was cheating. And I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had it in our family. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather was raising kids that wasn't his. And we didn't find out till later on, like, damn, this ain't even granddaddy's son. These ain't even his kids. And, you know, it was just wow. Like, damn, my granddaddy, he died from dementia with the Alzheimer's and shit. He was in his 80s and he kept bringing that shit up. That shit hurt him so bad to where he kept thinking about it. He kept bringing it up over and over and over. kept saying the bitch cheated on me. She cheated on me. And I'm like, I didn't know what the hell he was talking about until I asked one of my uncles. I said, what do you keep talking about? And then I found out what it was. So you don't want to be that old man, 80 years old, dying from dementia because he was deep depressed over a woman that he loved, had babies that wasn't his. And besides that, we don't know what type of women our mothers was. Our mothers could have been wild. We don't know. It was before we was born. So we don't know what our mothers was doing. And we don't know what our grandmothers was doing. So we just, time for us to just wake up and know that, you know, that you yourself, you all you got in this world. And you should love people, treat people the way they treat you. When you over treat somebody, that you over like somebody, you over love somebody, that comes from a poor judgment of character. Over loving people that don't love you back, it gives you poor judgment of character. You end up depressed, mental health messed up, and you're gonna keep picking the wrong person over and over and over. So if these chicks, they just want money, right? That's okay. I just want the box. Once I get the box, you can leave. And if I want some quality time, I could pay you for that, you know? And up until then, you know, you keep your health right, because you the one got to wake up in the morning. You still got to go to work. You still got to pay bills. Because these chicks, man, I'm telling you, listen, I got a son. And I was just lucky I didn't have to pay child support. But I know other people, other men who actually do pay child support, and they broke. They don't have no money. These chicks got a whole new dude and sleeping in the same bed they was sleeping in. They having sex around their kids, and then ain't nothing he can do about it. So that's all I really wanted to add. I just want everybody to stay on the straight path, and you know, the world is yours.
Man, that's dope, man. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody on the panel, man. And like I said, man, we are trying to help everybody out. I just want people to understand that what he said is accurate, man. You don't want to be that old man. Even my father, man, he made some mistakes, and he told me don't make the same mistakes, and I made one of them. And thankfully, I didn't have any kids. I'm not on child support. And also, man, people keep talking about, let's go back to the 90s love, the 80s, the 70s. Y'all didn't see Freaknik? These women have been the same forever. And I love how everybody love to talk about how social media ruined these women. Social media, the only thing that social media did was expose the activity and the behavior. These women have been the same since my goddamn grandma, aunties, mother. My father couldn't even see me. He couldn't even see me because my mother didn't want me to have a bond with my own father, because she knew that once I have that bond and that time with my pops, he's going to give me the real world that he been through. My father had 3 kids, me and 2 of my stepsisters. He married my stepmother, and he hated both my mom and my stepmother. And he always told me, hey, Jack, look at these pictures. Look at these text messages. Look at these letters that your mama sent me. And my mother was the real witch of the family, including my grandma. And it trickled down to my sisters. This is women in general. I do not want men to say, well, I'm gonna go get married for 2 or 3 or 4 times, and maybe I can get lucky. No, stop right now. You're going the wrong way. It's only one way for men. With women, they got 2 or 3 or 4 ways. They got a simp. They got a provider. They got a husband. They got somebody gonna take care of them. They got the family. Men, you just you. It is that one way down street, and you're gonna go so far, and you're gonna invest too long that you can't make a U-turn. Maybe you don't have family to rely on. Maybe you don't have nobody can take care of you. You need to make less mistakes. You can't make all these mistakes that women are, because they always gonna have somebody to take care of them. But for men, man, this is all we got. This is all we got. And this is the only message that I'm trying to relay to you, brothers. You need to mitigate your mistakes, because you're going to make that one mistake and it's going to dread you for the rest of your life. And I don't want that for nobody, man. All right, man. So, man, y'all want to add on to that, man? Y'all can unmute, man. Y'all can, put the link in the chat. Anybody want to hop on the panel, man? Yeah, good shit, man. Good conversation, man. Appreciate it.
Best advice for all men out there is just stay single. There's no purpose of marriage. There's no purpose of relationship. I always say friendship, because the women can screw you over in friendship as well. See, a friendship is just a relationship and a marriage, because she will want more in that friendship than a relationship. Like, I was friends with that white girl too, and she screwed me over and the friendship. So the best advice is just stay single, fix minds, and that's it. Just hanging around a woman, even for a year, a month, a week, then she gonna get bored of you real quick. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Truth Seeker, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of lost on what you was saying a little bit, but I was hearing that you was frustrated, bro. Like, you said you was 23. Man, listen, man. I remember when I was 23, and the one thing that a lot of men didn't tell me is that you're gonna waste a lot of quality of your time in your 20s chasing women. Nobody told me this. I thought I was a man. I had all these women, and I just wasted all of my time. And I don't want that for nobody, because what I had to do is I had to allot, and I had to make up for all of that time that I wasted in my whole 20s. I had to work extremely hard in my 30s. Thankfully, I caught up. I retired early, but I'm still working. But I could have had way more if I would just paid for it. If I just paid at the hole. But I was drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting, women out the women every weekend, working a 9 to 5, didn't get nothing done. And it was all a waste of time. The only thing I got is amateur videos that I don't even look at no more, pictures that don't mean nothing, no value, no worth in any of that shit. Right? And I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm just telling you to have fun within increments of your life, because men, nobody cares about men. Men are only, listen. When I say, when you have to work, reproduce, provide, and die, that is the man's book right there. Work, reproduce, provide, die. There's a lot of men doing that right now. There's men that's working, right? The rat race, chasing something to provide for other people versus yourself. So now they have to work more. If you were single, you don't have to work that much. Reproduce, having all of these kids, thinking that there's a lineage or a legacy, or a kid that's going to hold your legacy and say, oh, look what my daddy did. And it'd be the opposite. More money, diapers, Pampers, child support, clothes, the kid gonna grow every day, shoes, daycare. You just wasting money, because these kids are little sponges that's gonna soak up the system anyway. What's the point? Provider, you're providing for the woman. You're taking care of everybody else but yourself. That's why I say men are welcome mats. They walk all over you because you are nothing but a welcome mat. Nobody cares about you because you put yourself in that predicament, in that position for you to not strive for greatness. And when you strive for greatness, you got to take care of everybody else. And then you die. Women can get online and say, women live longer than men. I wonder why. He's been worked to death. He's been reproducing. He's sexually frustrated, sexually drained, unhealthy, providing. Men are logical. They got all this shit played in their mind, thinking about what meal to eat the next day, thinking about how I'm going to provide for my family and how I'm going to provide for myself. That's too much work for a man. And then you die early, gray hairs, bald head. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Versus you can stay single. You can take your time out here. You can worry about yourself. Right? It's less strenuous. It's less stress. Because all you have to take care of yourself. You can work those long hours now. You can take that vacation now. You got enough food in the house. You don't need to worry about all these other people to take care of. And that's what society want men to just be. A walking nut rag, pretty much. They just wipe you and throw you away. Wipe you and throw you away. While you sitting there, got all these dreams, aspirations, and nobody cared. Now you're in a cemetery, man. I want to give a shout out to Garrett Grant, man, for the $20 donation, brother. Oh man, this man always coming through, man. I do appreciate it. He said, all I gotta say is thank you, BMP, for being one of the very few people speaking the truth about marriage and relationships, man. Thank you, brother, for that donation, man. I appreciate it.
This is the season to let the real motherfucking G's in.
Appreciate it, man. Salute to everybody that donated.
Great cash, homie.
I tried, man. I
Hide
tried.
the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Right.
With your broke ass.
I want men to. I want you guys, because I'm gonna be 39 in April. I want you to do better than me. I want you to avoid all of the mistakes I made in my 20s. And if I was this 38-year-old man looking at this 20-year-old me, I would tell myself, just pay for it, man. Just pay it. Just pay. Because time is the essence. Time is all a man have. All of these men walking around frustrated. They walking around talking about these women are not coming back to the table. These men are talking about these women are masculine. You got people like Dr. Umar telling you to stick to queens while he's sitting there with 2 kids on child support. You know, you got herpes on his mouth. I don't want that for any of you. I want you to live a purified life because you deserve it. You earned it, man. You work for that shit. Waking up every day. And sometimes you might feel like every day is the same day. You might feel like you in hell already. Just you feel like that because you haven't treated yourself. You haven't took a vacation. Because all you did was the same repetitive motions over and over again. You perpetuating a rat race. Man, take off on that work day. Take 2 weeks off. Take maybe a month off. Right? Pay 6 months of your rent or your mortgage so you can have that life and that freedom that you actually want. So that way you don't have to provide for a whole family. You can just provide for yourself. I want that for everybody. And I'm going to give you everything that I learned from myself because I don't want you to deal with that, man. All right, man. But salute to Gary Grant, man. I do appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna put the link in the chat again, man. But y'all, hey, man, this is a good conversation, man. I'm happy to have this conversation, man. Cause this need to be had, man, at least once a week, man. I appreciate y'all. Anybody can talk, man. Y'all good.
Yeah, man. See a lot of these guys still getting married. Then later on, they get divorced. And then again, they keep trying. Saw a lot of MGTOW men too, trying to go back to the plantation. See a lot of that. There's a good woman out there. Ain't no good woman out here. There would never be a good woman. Even back in my grandparent days, the 1920s, there was no good people back then. the 1800s. There was no good women back then. They go all the way back. There was no good woman. So towards the future, there'll never be a good woman.
Facts. Yeah, man. All this good women cliche shit. You're gonna find a good woman one day, boy. One day you keep trying, keep searching, keep looking for it. And that whole time you're looking for the same woman that you crying and complain about, and all she did was just put some makeup on. All she did was listen to a couple of content creators how to trick men on thinking that you are the one for 2 weeks, maybe 2 months, and she back to the same woman that everybody ran through. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, this shit is so it's crazy because men don't want to listen to men. Men want to listen to women. They want to listen to women because they just want to have sex with them. They want women to get online and say, there's some good women out here. These men out here are frustrated. These men out here are going through it. Nobody care about these men but as soon as that woman turn off that camera, she's going to be right back to the same woman that she is talking about. That's why I laugh at ninjas, man. That's why this shit is just comical to me. The same woman that's telling you there's some good women out here, and soon that camera turn off, soon she get a little paycheck, it's back to doing whatever she doing, and back to being that same woman you cry about every day. Yeah, and also the manosphere, man. All these simps is MGTOW shit, waiting on the law to change, waiting on the woman to change. Ain't none of this shit gonna change. None of it. It is what it is. We need to move forward from this. I don't want to get on here and keep talking about the same, woman problems. I want to talk about some other next level shit. And sometimes I do a little bit. Sometimes I do talk about some other, things, but I know, people still going through this. People still have doubts. They still have these realities that they don't live in, and we need to bring them back to reality. And I know, like, I'm saying, like, I don't want YouTube to push none of my content, but y'all are here. This is all I need right here. I got my brothers right here, man, and y'all are so blessed to get this content. I see True Seco too. He's 23. I know, like, a lot of y'all, probably younger than 38, 39. Hey, you blessed to have this conversation, man. You are blessed to be here because now you know how to live an important life and dodging a lot of mistakes that somebody else made versus yourself, man.
Facts, man. Facts. People that still married and growing old with each other, they stressed out, health problems and stuff like that. My grandparents, for example, never got a divorce, but they had arguments, fusses and fights. Today's marriage would have been a quick divorce, and that would have been it. My point is marriage worth it overall? No. Whether that person stay with each other a long time or get a divorce, I mean, you as a man just wasted time. That's it.
Yeah, waste of time, man. Robert, he said that my grandpa told me like this: nobody will have your back or love you the way you do. He never lied to me at all. All right. And you can tell when men are lying to you when they tell you things about women. But when you got men in your life that tells you more than women, when they tell you how life is going to work and how women are, and some of the cases, men just don't want to listen to it because they're looking for love. But you got people like, your grandpa, your uncle, your father. If they're not blue pill state of mind, they went through it. They're not gonna give you no BS and tell you, okay, do the same thing that I've been through. And I'm so thankful that I got raised by my father, man. If I was raised by my mother, I'd be just like another content creator on here, married, talking about SBE women and being mad. I just accept The black pills is all about acceptance. I accepted everything in my life, and I deserve everything as well. I'm not perfect. I made a lot of mistakes in my 20s, but my job is my calling in this world is to make sure y'all don't have the same mistake that I've been through. And I don't want y'all to go through it. I don't want nobody to be married. It is a waste of time. Turn back around. You're making a mistake. You was in love, right? But the thing is, love is something that's gonna tear you apart one day. Once you're married, that clock keeps ticking. There is no way around that. It's gonna keep ticking. That clock goes clockwise every day, right? Tick tock. Maybe 2 or 3 years, everything is perfect. Now we're getting to 7 to 15 years, and a lot of people don't even make it in 7 years. It's like BPD said, a lot of these married people are miserable. They are very miserable. And I know a lot of people that's married that's miserable. They cheat on their wives every day, all the time. They get away from them. Go to Canada for a couple of days or a weekend. Go to the DR just to get away from their wife. They get a hotel somewhere else downtown just because they don't want to go home. And I keep telling these people over and over, why don't you just get a divorce and just end it? End your suffering. As men, you have to end your suffering. There is no more hope. When you live life on hope, that's more suffering and more desperation. The things that you yearn for. It's time for you to accept reality of what it is. Look yourself in that mirror. Look at society. Don't just look at social media. Look at all these fake people that's happy, walking around holding hands. They are miserable. You gonna stand out because you going to these places by yourself. And guess what that man wife gonna do? Look at you up and down because she want the man that she was chasing for. Let me say that one more time. When a wife hold hands to a husband and you sitting there walking in public, single, that wife is going to look at you up and down because you are the man that she was chasing for. When she finally get that man, it's time for another one. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Enjoy your freedom while you alive, bro. Because you are in a close window of losing it if you ever trust a woman. Or anybody else that's in blue pill state of mind, your family, your friends. You can lose it by a blink of an eye. That's why society hates you now. That's why society asks you, where's your kids? That's why society asks you, where's your wife? Because they want you miserable like everybody else because you was born to be a welcome mat. You was born to be a blue pill simp. You was born to bend the knee and give a woman everything that you earn because you ain't nothing in society compared to society itself. You don't deserve a life. How y'all feel about that? It's crazy, man. Hey, salute to the chat, man. Yeah, but y'all can
True
talk,
Secret
man.
kind of quiet there, man.
Hey, True Seco too, man. What's up, man? You got anything, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you breaking up.
Oh, me?
Okay, I have something to say. Wait, is it me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Talk, man.
I want to make sure. I want to make sure the audio is good.
No, you good. You good. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, y'all breaking up.
Okay. Okay, good. Good. I was thinking about. I'm glad I actually learned about the black pill thing. In my late teens to my early 20s, I just started seeing the pattern of relationship during high school, my parents' relationship, and I can see that event. Okay, I'm just gonna skip to it. I believe when I take the black pill, I see everything completely different. It changed my perspective forever. After I discovered his channel, of course, things makes a lot more sense than I saw it. And when I relooked at my family, I just no longer look them the same anymore. I just want to be by myself permanently. except for the fun times when I got money and get what I want to go back to my life. Except for that, except for the homies too. And like I mentioned about a while ago before about the friends thing, my co-working thing, and I did say this after I want to be by myself. When I heard about the marriage part, when I heard about the girlfriend part, I just look at them differently. Instead of being mad at them, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna good luck to you. Because once I take the black pill, I no longer look at them anymore. I just see all of them as blue pills mostly. My father's a blue pill, my brother's a blue pill. I say 90% of my male cohorts are blue pills, except for one person, myself. I see women as just transactional only and nothing else. As soon as I talk to a female, I automatically just laugh and nothing else to it. And I just love my freedom, I love my money. And then I said, I don't want them kids because the kids are liability. I don't believe in love. I believe of selfish desires alone. That's what kept me mentally stable. And my mind was all right because I get what I wanted. And early 20 was a blessing. Never been in a relationship. And I'm very grateful. I look after channels. I look after, observing relationship from indoors and outdoors. And it's unfortunate I never got the experience what BMP has a father's guiding to about these women aren't the same. I never got that my entire life. I had to figure it out by myself. Not one male figure way older than me than tell me that women are the issue or the issue could be a man's downfall if he allows to it. And no, I got to figure out to by myself. And it's very difficult to find what's the correct path for me as a young man until the red pill challenge helped me out a bit. Then the black pill does help me understand fully. That's why I chose black pill over red pill and so on. So it sets me free from the lies, which I call myself truth seeker because I seek for the truth from the lies behind the cushion. I don't want to be deceiving and lies. I've been told before, like the blue pills, and I hate lies and I hate blue pill people. And one more thing, and I mentioned this before, I did mean what I said. I don't call my family anymore, except for my mother and my brother. As soon as I move out of my mother's place, I'm probably cut all of them off completely so I can move out my life on myself. I hate liabilities and I hate they keep telling me where's your grandchildren? Are you homosexual? Where's the girlfriend? It's just so annoying being in my early 20s about these questions. And one more thing, I swear. In 2023, when I said I was MGTOW, they look at me differently. And that's it. That's it. So yeah, when you say I'm MGTOW, black pill, whatever, they just think I'm weird, stupid, or whatever. So I completely get this. So that's all.
Salute, man. I'm gonna say this, man, and I'm gonna get to my brother and this is Enigma, man. Salute to you in the building. True Seago too, bro. Like I said before, you still young, and just live your life, man. And your goal for this year that I want you to do is get your own goddamn place. All right, get the fuck up out of your parents' place, get up out of there, so that way you can have some peace, mind, and tranquility, so you can think for yourself. And it seemed like you are, not just frustrated about women, but your family can, be involved in it as well. So that's your goal for the year, man. To get your own place and see how peaceful it is, man. But salute to you. Go ahead and Business Enigma in the building, man. Salute, man. What up, man? You got the floor.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
What's happening, bro?
It was good.
Good with
PPD it was good. Trucico too. It was good with all y'all, man. But look, bro, I'm just gonna give y'all some red pill truth. Well, not even red pill. It's just some honest, real life truth of a different aspect compared to what y'all may have. Y'all might have family. Y'all might have, people that y'all can call on. You talking to someone that's been adopted at 18 months. Now I'm 31. I'm about to be 30 September, and I'm actually doing all right. And everything when it comes to just family and all that stuff, man, come on, bro. I hate to say it, but like, bro, when I was adopted, the lady that adopted me, she was born in 1938. 1938. She was part of the silent generation, my nigga. Like, so when it comes to anything that she wanted to teach us, it was all old school stuff. So about marriage, trying to have kids, all this stuff and like that. Like, man, it's all lies. Even now as I got older. Now fast forward to me getting to a point where I'm actually okay being alone. I've been alone my entire life. I didn't have nobody try to teach me anything. I didn't really have nobody try to really guide anything with me unless it was probably just people from just the streets just trying to give me solid advice. But this whole thing about dudes and not trying to be alone and they trying to find marriage, like, come on, bro. What is so scary about dying alone? Like, y'all tell that to the women all the time, but the same thing, y'all gotta face that reality as well. A lot of these men gotta face that reality. A lot of y'all don't want to die alone. That's why y'all after the pussy. Y'all after it. Y'all just need to get it through your heads that look, it's there, but you can still get your way around it, even though it's still gonna cost you something. But which way you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to go the long route to the point where you know your days are scraped off your life, you don't have no peace, your stomach getting fat, you're getting ulcers in your stomach because you stressed out all the time. You gotta ask your wife, can I spend your own money? Like, bro, that's not a way to live, especially like if you're trying to be free. I mean, most of y'all, I don't know if y'all ever been in relationships, but I'm telling you, I mean, BMP, I know you probably felt this. Look, the moment you got a relationship, you might felt bad, but maybe like a week to a month later, you was like, dang, this actually feel good. My phone ain't blowing up on her. I can actually go out and just do what I want. And at this point in this time, like in my life, I'm actually good with that, bro. Like 7 years dealing with women back to back throughout my 20s, bro. Y'all need to listen to BMP, like for real, for real. Like, do not mess up your 20s. I'm in my early 30s now, trying to rebuild. So, like, you guys do not mess up your 20s. Like, again, we're all younger than BMP here. So, I'm just glad I'm here too. Like, I'm gonna be honest. And the game he's giving us, man, I'm soaking it all in. Like, for real. Like, right now, I'm just staying down, just chilling, rebuilding, going to the gym, working my 2 jobs, trying to stack up so I can, get another spot and just, just transform it to the point where it's just like, bro, the city where I'm at, man, there's women everywhere for the choosing. I'm talking about every type in my city, every type. So all you gotta do, man, is just get yourself right and just keep it real with them, man. Just do the game that that suits you. But for me, it's just like I just rather be direct and just tell them what it is. I'm not trying to have no relationship with you. I'm just here to, you know, what you want, just what you want. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, just live free, do what you gotta do, and just just hop over those landmines and avoid those trenches. Avoid the booby traps, man, and you'll be all right. Just keep your health up, and don't depend on women to just be a companion. Just make sure you're straight first. I'm gonna land my plane right there, dog.
Absolutely, man. Absolute all facts. He didn't lie once, man. Absolutely. Everything he said is completely valid. And I know people gonna look at me like, oh, BMP, you 38, you're 39. That your 20s is going to fly. You're gonna look at
Bruh,
yourself. You can be like, what? I'm 32 already? I'm telling you.
bruh,
And
he's not lying.
when you're dealing with women, you don't look at that shit. When you're dealing with women, you don't look at how much money you're spending. You are dealing with women on your happiness. You're dealing with them on something else. That's the game that women has been taught. That's why it's called love. Love, it costs more than a woman being transactional or being straightforward. Love costs the most. Free women cost the most. And when you're in love, you don't see that shit. You just see your time flying. And then once something happened to you, then you're like, wait a minute. I ain't wasted 7 years with this bitch. I'm 33. Now I got to catch up. See? All of that time that you've been wasting, falling in love, waking up to the pussy. I know it's a good feeling. Now you have to start all the way over and get yourself back to a point when you got this woman. And it's a complete waste of time. So I just want people to understand that time is against you right now. and it's going quicker this year. So if you think you got time to be looking for a right one, you got time to be looking for a woman to, like everybody scared to die alone. Everybody want to be in a nursing home and all this shit. Everybody going to die by themselves. Everybody, men and women. It is human nature. Now I know people going to talk about shit like, well, women are in these nursing homes and they get support. They get low support from their families. Well, that's because that woman took everything from the man, even the family. Once you get married, the woman don't just take the kids. She take the family. She take your family. Everybody agrees with the woman. It's like you having a YouTube couple channel. When you break up, your audience goes to the woman. It's the same shit. So if you scared to, live this earth by yourself, man, go ahead and rope yourself, man. I'm tired of doing the same shit. Just go ahead and just delete yourself, man. At this point, life is good, man. Live your life. But I'm gonna go ahead and do closing thoughts, man. I do appreciate everybody on the panel. Salute to Indizic Negma, and also salute to Garrett Grant, man. I do appreciate it. Salute to BPD, True Seco 2, and salute to what's that brother name? Dowdy. Man, he was spitting some knowledge, man. He was really man, like, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take off monetization on this channel, on this video, so y'all can replay it without no ads. I appreciate the support, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and do closing thoughts. I'll probably be live Saturday, Friday. I'm gonna take a day off, probably do some Patreon. But Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna be live again, man. So y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And y'all take care out there, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with True Seeker, Enigma, then BPD. We up out of here, man.
A few words to say. Good topic. Learn something as usual. As far as the coworkers I mentioned on my job, I don't know. I don't use the word. I'm just gonna let them see what happens for myself and let them learn for the hard way. As for my current situation, I'm just gonna save and move out and collect my piece at the meantime. And then again, I'm very, very lucky. I've never had to go through what I'm going through because the internet and what I see just saves me for all the dramatic mess. Of that being said, I guess I'll be exiled in the moments. Right now. So thanks again, and salute to the chat. BDT. Black Pill Daniels and Distant Nick and the Bama Police. I guess I'll see you later. So take care.
All right. Shoot, my final thoughts, man, really is just for all the young dudes out here, just take care of yourselves and just stay focused, keep your head on the swivel, because I'm telling you, these women are not going nowhere, bro. Like, I literally just left the gym. Like, when I found out that Beta Male Police was actually live, I was driving out the parking lot and I was seeing white girls with sisterhood asses. Like, the city that I'm in, you see all of them. And it's like, you know what? I'm not even worried about it, honestly, because at the end of the day, I will get a greater orgasm than seeing the comments accumulate in my account than what a woman will ever give me. That's just period, point blank. Like, my resources will last me longer than that nut from that woman. And I can easily get another one. You guys will always need to remember that. Just focus on yourself, focus on your health. Your wealth is your health. And also, be all right. You feel me? That's it.
Appreciate that, man. Always, man. Always giving knowledge, man. I appreciate, man. Salute to True Seeking and the Disney Negma, man. Facts, man. All right, man. Go ahead, BPD. You got it, bro.
Again, fellas, stay single. What's the point of getting married when you see so many men out here, and including overseas, getting screwed over not only by the Gulf, but women? Women have that ammunition to get you divorced, then have your stuff. It's like most of you men see it, but it's saying like it'll never happen to me. It happens to all men. All men get divorced. All men get screwed over in relationships, friendship, business partners, you name it. That's why have sex with them. That's it. Recreational use, and that's it. I had to learn that myself, watching more and more content, including BMP, Batman, True Form. I had to learn it. Also, I had to learn too to stop complaining. Stop complaining about life. Stop complaining about women. I had to learn that. I had some of that still red pill rage in me, but it's just like, what's the point of even complain about these women when I could just fix binds and straighten up my life? But it's up to men to fix binds or go through hell with women, because the more you listen to these women's demands, I want to get married, I want to be in a relationship, I want this, I want that, blah, 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 and you actually do it, you're going to dig a deeper hole for yourself as a man. That's it.
Appreciate it, man. Salute, man. Man, all these brothers has been dropping jewels, man, gems. You hear me? Listen up, bro. Listen up, fellas, man. But it's been my pleasure to get on here today to give you, some content. Man, if you're not on that Patreon, get your ass down there. I got so much to drop. Man, $5, man. Get down there. It's getting crazy. Salute to almost over 50 people down there. And it's been a pleasure doing YouTube for almost a year. April will be my first year. And I'm happy to give you guys more content. And I'm happy to, stay on the ground and give you things that a lot of, people in society won't give you. And man, I'm just blessed, man. And I just want people to strive for greatness. Keep your peace, keep your freedom. Go enjoy your hobbies and your interests. And most importantly, live free. With that being said, this is the Beta Male Police. Man, I appreciate y'all for reaching out, but it ain't shit else we got to speak about. And we out. Hey, y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. I'll be back. Peace.
Fronted on quiet type, people often thought something's wrong. Humble dude, never really got my stunting on. Hungry though, seem to always get my hustle on. Never hit the weight room to get my muscles strong. Rather hit the blunt high, get my puffin' on. Remember back in high school, I never cussed them songs till I got cheated on. Thank God she's fucking gone. My college years, I was broke, couldn't study long. The next year got kicked out, now I'm stuck at home. Mom and pops looking at me like I done them wrong. Locked myself up in the room in another zone, daydreaming about this rap shit that I love.